Welcome to Citizenship for Immigrants. In today's video, we're covering the new N-400 Part 9 questions for the U.S. citizenship interview. We'll break down all the questions and explain each vocabulary word in simple, easy-to-understand language. If you're preparing for your citizenship exam and want to fully understand Part 9, this video is for you. Let's get started and make the process easier for you. What is the meaning of did not consent? Did not agree. What is false? Not true. What is mental impairment? Mental damage. What is misleading? Give a wrong idea. What are narcotics? Illegal drugs, such as heroin or cocaine. Have you ever left the United States to avoid being drafted in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
What is suspended sentence? Delayed sentence. What is rebel group? A group that fights a government. What is alien? Someone who is not a U.S. citizen. Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in genocide?
No.
Explain, perform work of national importance under civilian direction. Do non-military work during a national crisis under civilian direction. What is police unit? A group that enforces the law and stops crime. What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What is work of national importance? Tasks that are important to a nation. What is claimed to be a U.S. citizen? To say you are a U.S. citizen. Do you understand the meaning of opposition? Going against something. What is weapon? Like a knife or gun. Do you understand the meaning of killing?
To cause someone to die.
Can you tell me the meaning of proceeds? A portion of money from a transaction. Have you ever been married to more than one person at the same time?
No.
Have you ever advocated any of the following, or been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any group, anywhere in the world, that advocated any of the following? Opposition to all organized government, world communism, the establishment in the United States of a totalitarian dictatorship, the overthrow by force or violence, or other unconstitutional means of the government of the United States, or all forms of law, the unlawful assaulting or killing of any officer or officers of the government of the United States, or of any other organized government, because of their official character, the unlawful damage, injury, or destruction of property, or sabotage.
No.
What is sabotage? Intentionally damage or destroy something. What is weapons training? To learn how to use a gun. What is religion? A belief in God. Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Yes. What is incite? To encourage. What is immigration benefit?
Things.
Like a visa, green card, or citizenship. Define amnesty or pardon for. Forgiveness for crimes committed. Define sexual contact or activity. Touching someone sexually. Define civilian. Anyone who is not in the military. What is gamble or gambling? To play a game for money. What is alternative sentencing? a different way to punish someone instead of going to jail, such as community service. Define deported. Forced to leave a country. Define paroled or been paroled. Allowed to leave prison early. What is the meaning of charged? Formally told that you did something illegal. What is registered to vote? Sign up to choose a leader. What is overthrow? To remove a government by force. What is alimony? Financial support. Define cultivate. Grow plant. Do you now have, or did you ever have a hereditary title or an order of nobility in any foreign country?
No.
Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. What is the meaning of misrepresentation? Provide wrong information.
Define detain. To force to stay.
What is national origin? The nation where a person was born. What is non-resident? Someone who doesn't live in the U.S. What is oath of allegiance? A promise to be loyal. What are unconstitutional means? Methods that go against the Constitution. Have you ever used any person under 15 years of age to take part in hostilities, or attempted, or worked with others to do so?
No.
What is fraudulent? Claim something that is not true. What is military unit? The official army for a country. Have you ever failed to support your dependents or to pay alimony?
No.
What is detention facility? A place where people are forced to stay. Define injure.
To hurt someone.
What is illegal gambling? To play a game for money that is against the law. What is oath? A promise. What is hereditary title? A royal title, such as a prince or a princess. Do you understand the meaning of advocated? To support and promote. What is the form of government in the United States? Republic. What is prison camp? A place where prisoners of war or political prisoners are kept. What is offense? Minor crime. If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? Yes. Define attempt.
To try.
What is guerrilla group? A group that uses weapons to fight the military, police, or government. What is clemency? Reduce a sentence. What is explosive?
Bomb.
Do you understand the meaning of threaten? To tell someone you're going to hurt them. Meaning of bear arms? Carry weapons. Define support dependent. Paid child support. What is register? To sign up. What is assassination? Killing someone famous or important. Have you ever sold, provided, or transported weapons, or assisted any person in selling, providing, or transporting weapons which you knew or believed would be used against another person?
No.
What are non-combat services? Services that do not involve combat. Define cited. Given a ticket by the police. What is weapon? A knife or a gun. What do you mean by transport? Carry one place to another place. Are you a person, born as a male, who lived in the United States at any time between your 18th and 26th birthdays?
No.
What is immigration benefit? To gain things like a green card. Do you understand the meaning of arrested?
Caught by the police.
What is vigilante unit? A group that acts like the police, but is not official. What is drug paraphernalia? Equipment to make or use illegal drugs. What is order of nobility? Like king or queen. What is hijacking? Taking control of a vehicle by force. Define with intent.
Purposely.
Define disability. Limitations of ability. What is genocide? To kill a whole race. Have you ever been removed or deported from the United States?
No.
What is torture? To cause great pain to someone. Do you understand the meaning of prostitute? Someone who does physical relation for money. What is labor camp? A place where people are forced to work. Do you understand what unlawful is?
Against the law.
Have you ever married someone in order to obtain an immigration benefit?
No.
Do you understand hostilities? Unfriendly behavior toward others. Define commit a crime. To do something that breaks the law. Have you ever been placed in removal, rescission, or deportation proceedings?
No.
What is the meaning of engage? To participate. What is the meaning of unable to consent? Could not agree. Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, or participated in any armed group? For example, paramilitary unit, self-defense unit, vigilante unit, rebel group, or guerrilla group?
No.
Have you ever applied for any kind of exemption from military service in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever served in the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Do you understand the meaning of sentence? A punishment under the law. Explain, bear arms on behalf of the United States. Use a gun to defend the United States during a war. What does U.S. Armed Forces mean? U.S. Army, Navy, Air. What is controlled substances? Drugs regulated by the government. What is combat? To fight in a war. What is oath of allegiance to the United States? A promise to be loyal to the United States. Define distribute. Give out. Have you ever helped anyone to enter or try to enter the United States illegally?
No.
What is overdue? Late for a payment. Have you ever engaged in prostitution, attempted to procure or import prostitutes or persons for the purpose of prostitution, or received any proceeds or money from prostitution?
No.
Since you became a lawful permanent resident, have you called yourself a non-resident alien on a federal, state, or local tax return, or decided not to file a tax return because you considered yourself to be a non-resident?
No.
What is example of work of national importance under civilian direction? Helping the Red Cross after an earthquake. What is rescission? Canceling a visa to stay in the U.S. What is armed group? A group that carries weapons. Define serve. To work.
To help.
Have you ever been arrested, cited, detained, or confined by any law enforcement officer, military official, or immigration official for any reason, or been charged with a crime or offense?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that engaged in kidnapping, assassination, or hijacking, or sabotage of an airplane, ship, vehicle, or other mode of transportation?
No.
Are you currently a member of the U.S. Armed Forces?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that used a weapon or explosive with intent to harm another person or cause damage to property?
No.
Define illegal. Against the law. Define detained. Forced to stay. Define recruit.
To ask.
Do you currently owe any overdue federal, state, or local taxes in the United States?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in causing harm or suffering to any person because of their race, religion, national origin, membership in a particular social group, or political opinion?
No.
Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with, or have you ever provided money, a thing of value, services or labor, or any other assistance or support to a group that threatened, attempted, conspired, prepared, planned, advocated for, or incited others to commit any of these acts?
No.
Define assist. To help. What is Constitution? The supreme law of the land. What is pay alimony? Give money to an ex-spouse after a divorce as per court order. What is lie? Not true. What is crime? An action that breaks the law. What do you mean by enlist? To sign up. Define removal. Making someone leave the U.S. Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in any kind of sexual contact or activity with any person who did not consent, or was unable to consent, or was being forced or threatened by you, or by someone else?
No.
What is the Communist Party? A group that believes the government should own and control everything. For example, North Korea. What is smuggle? Bring something illegally into the country. What is establishment? Starting or creating a group. Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in not letting someone practice their religion?
No.
What is public benefit? Money from the government.
Such as food stamps.
What is conscript? To require to join. Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in torture?
No.
Define, obtain.
To gain something.
What is allegiance? To be loyal to something. Have you ever received any weapons training, paramilitary training, or other military-type training?
No.
What is exemption? Special permission for not doing something. Define, avoid being drafted. Prevent, being selected as a soldier. Have you ever registered to vote or voted in any federal, state, or local election in the United States?
No.
What are deportation proceedings? Legal process of forcing someone to leave the U.S. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen in writing or any other way?
No.
Define, conspire. To plan with others. Have you ever served in, been a member of, assisted, or participated in any military or police unit?
No. Define associated with. Connected to.
What does file a tax return meaning? Send a tax form to the government. What is prison or jail? A place where the police keep people who have been arrested. Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling?
No.
Define procure. To encourage someone. What is rehabilitative program? A program to help someone to recover from drugs or alcohol. What is claim? To say something without proof. Define involved in.
Took part in.
If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian direction? Yes. Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? Yes. Have you ever made any misrepresentation to obtain any public benefit in the United States?
No.
Do you know what the person is called who marries more than one person at the same time?
Polygamy.
What is vote? To choose a leader. Meaning of civilian direction? Direction from non-military person. Define participate. To be part of. If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combatant services in the U.S. Armed Forces? Yes. Were you ever a part of any group, or did you ever help any group, unit, or organization that used a weapon against any person or threatened to do so?
No.
Have you ever given any U.S. government officials any information or documentation that was false, fraudulent, or misleading?
No.
Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in intentionally and severely injuring or trying to injure any person?
No.
Have you ever worked, volunteered, or otherwise served in a place where people were detained? For example, a prison, jail, prison camp, detention facility, or labor camp, or have you ever directed or participated in any other activity that involved detaining people?
No.
What is the meaning of convicted? Found guilty of a crime under the law. What is the meaning of have you ever? Anywhere in the world, at any time. What is kidnapping? Taking someone away illegally by force. Define drafted. Being selected as a soldier. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or in any way associated with any communist or totalitarian party anywhere in the world?
No.
Tell the meaning of dispense. Give out. What is totalitarian party? A group that believes the government should control everything that people do. What is paramilitary unit? A group that acts like the military, but is not official. Define O.
Need to pay.
What is the meaning of confined? Jailed by the police. Are you unable to take the oath of allegiance because of a physical or developmental disability or mental impairment?
No.
Define destruction of property. Ruin of property. What is self-defense unit? A group that protects a community using weapons. Define, perform non-combatant services. Do any work in a war except fighting. What is probation? Report to an officer regularly, instead of jail time. Have you ever ordered, incited, called for, committed, assisted, helped with, or otherwise participated in killing, or trying to kill any person?
No.
What are examples of non-combatant services? Nursing, cooking, or translation. What is the meaning of direct? To be in charge. Have you ever lied to any U.S. government officials to gain entry or admission into the United States, or to gain immigration benefits while in the United States?
No.
What are overdue taxes? Didn't pay taxes on time. Define, obtain immigration benefit. To gain things like a green card. Define, admission into the United States. Enter into the United States. What is assault? To attack violently. Have you ever manufactured, cultivated, produced, distributed, dispensed, sold, or smuggled any controlled substances, illegal drugs, narcotics, or drug paraphernalia in violation of any law or regulation of a U.S. state, the United States, or a foreign country?
No.
Have you ever committed, agreed to commit, asked someone else to commit, helped commit, or tried to commit a crime or offense for which you were not arrested?
No.
What is prostitution? Doing physical relation for money. Define, insight. To encourage someone to do something.